Hey everybody, it's Dan, your friendly fishmonger at dansfish.com, and I want to show you a couple of things. I want to show you some neat fish we got out of the Congo area, and then I want to show you how the fish look in the new system versus this nice crystal clear system. So, a couple things to look at. First, let's start with these. These are Tetra. So these are Congo puffers, spotted Congo puffers. They're doing fantastic. These are a lot larger than any others we have got in the past. I would say they're 2.5 inches, something like that. Maybe pushing 3 inches on the largest one, although that might be generous. But they are doing fantastic. Look at them, just tails fanned out, fat bellies. These have not eaten today. It's the morning of Saturday, and they have not eaten since yesterday afternoon, and they have really good bellies on them, so they're doing great, loving life, and they should be ready to go pretty soon. But just wanted to show you those because they're so cute, and they're so much bigger than any we have got in the past. Now in the past we've got them from breeders who bred them and raised them in aquariums. These are not. These were collected in the Congo, but they're cleaned up. They're acting great, and I think they're going to do well for you. Over here is the red Brishardy Congo Tetra. And we got one with a funky mouth. Not sure what's going on there, but all the rest of them in here look really good. They have not quite got their full color in yet or anything, but they're good size. These guys are 2.5 inches or so. And they're healthy. Even the one with the beat up mouth is eating well. So, I mean, he's going to live a good long life, I think. He's just got, I mean, these are wild fish, so who knows what happened. Who knows, maybe a tigerfish grabbed him when he was little. Not quite sure. And these are what are called the red Cap Tetras out of the Congo. They have that red dot up at the top. Really interesting little Tetra. Neat fish. Don't see it very often at all. Oh, I want to show you this one. We have 2 tanks of them, and that guy there, his red cap is really coming in bright. You can see it there, that guy, the big guy. So as they grow, it looks like they get, first time keeping this fish, so I don't know a lot about them, but the bigger ones have a lot more red, so I assume they'll get more as they grow. These are more of the red Brishardy. And then these, I really, really like these. These are the Arantiacus, kind of a blue stripe down the body with a blue eye and gold color above and below that stripe on them. Really like that fish. So just a couple things, just testing some fish from the Congo, make sure that they do okay, and so far so good. They look really, really good, so I'm happy about these. They're not ready for sale yet, but they will be soon. Now what I really wanted to show you, the purpose of this video, is to show you this. I know they're just Rosy Barbs, but this half of the warehouse we have on the municipal water supply, the water we use for culinary purposes. It's soft, it's clean water, but it has been treated like a city treats water, right? Chlorine and chemicals and things like that, like any city. So it's the nice thing about it is it's crystal clear, but if you look at these Rosy Barbs, you'll see a few of the males have a little bit of black, maybe on the dorsal fin, right? Just a little bit of coloration. They're a pretty good, rosy color. But the black edging on the fins, which really sets them off. When they really feel good and fire up, they get intense black on the fins. You can see a little bit of black on a few of them, but nothing really intense, right? Well, I want to show you how much the fish like our creek water system. So this is the municipal water system, the culinary water system. Let's take a quick trip across the warehouse here into the creek water system. So here's the creek water system, and what I want to settle on and show you is these. These are a few Rosy Barbs that we took out of that same group a few days ago, just to kind of test this creek water system. We put them in here, and look how intense the black is on those males' fins. The anal fins have a nice intense black. The dorsal fins are very intense black. And the ventral fins have nice intense black. I guess I'm going to have to scroll back a bit so you can see them. So do you see the difference in the color? That happened immediately. We put them in this this creek water system, and they within I want to say minutes, maybe a couple hours, but more like minutes, I think, they developed this intense dark color, and they've kept it for several days, which tells me that they really like this creek water. Now, one thing about our hard creek water system is you'll notice is it's not crystal clear. The water on the other side of the warehouse is a lot clearer, but it's clean. So what that cloudiness in the water is there's a lot of silt in the creek, and we filter it out. We filter it down to 1 micron. And to give you a comparison, the water filter in your house is 5 microns. So we filter down to 5 microns or 1 micron, so a lot of filtration. But there's some really, really super fine particles that slip through that, and they cause the kind of haziness you're seeing in this water. Now, it's still clean water, so this has all been run through a UV filter. That UV filter can nuke anything that's below 30 microns, and nothing above 1 to 5 microns is getting through our filter. So it's clean. It's not like it's dirty water, but it is hazy because there's really fine silt in it. So I was debating whether to go ahead and use the creek water, because I'm worried about videos and pictures and things. I'm worried that people are going to see this and think, oh, that's nasty water. It's not. These guys get 100% water change many, many, many times a day. It's constant flow through. So this is happening all day long. See that? See that fresh water spraying into the tank here? That's a good rate of flow, and that happens 24/7 with fresh water from the creek. So the water's super clean. The fish are loving it. Oh, I just knocked a net in there. We'll have to get that out in a second. The fish are loving it. But if anyone sees pictures and videos of these fish in this kind of murky water and doesn't know about our system, I'm afraid they're going to judge us harshly and think we just don't take care of our fish. But seeing how much the fish just absolutely love being in here, I think it's worth it. We're just going to do it anyway. And I'm going to try to find a way to clean that up. I have a massive, like, big old 30-foot pipe I can stuff full of filter floss. There are, like, machines that spin water and kind of like a centrifuge and spin out particles. So there are some things we might be able to do to clear it up. But for a while, this is what it's going to look like. And I just wanted to show you the difference. Yes, the other water is nice and crystal clear, but it's not as good for the fish, and I know that because that's what the fish are telling me. Anyway, I'm about to, whoops, I went the wrong way. No, that's right. I'm about to switch the entire system over to the creek water. So before I did that, I wanted to show you that comparison so you can kind of see why I'm doing that, even though it looks kind of not as clear in the creek water systems. It's what's best for the fish. They love it. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I hope you guys are having a good one. We'll do more videos coming up here soon. We've got a lot of work to do though. So this is our 75-gallon system here, and it continues all the way down there. And we've got the top tanks set up. We're about to make some final adjustments and turn the water onto those top tanks. And then the rest of the day, we're going to work getting all these bottom tanks set up and in place. And by the end of the day, hopefully we'll have this entire thing ready to go. So never a dull moment. There's always more to do, but that's where we're at. We'll see you around. If you like fish and talking about fish, we do a live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 9 Eastern. And you can join us live on YouTube at Dance Fish on YouTube, and we'll geek out and chat about fish. So hope to see you there. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.